Everyone has at least once wondered what it would be like to have someone be obsessed with them. Well, today, we're going to be looking at some of the best anime where the girl is obsessed with the main character. 7. A good librarian like a good shepherd. A good librarian like a good shepherd is like a library with a twist. It's not just books that are checked out, but hearts too. Meet Kenki Kyutaro, a self-proclaimed shepherd of the library who might sound like he's ready to wrangle some sheep, but he's actually wrangling the chaos that ensues in his all-girls school's library. Kyutaro takes his role seriously, charming the shelves and serenading the stacks, all in the name of maintaining a peaceful library experience. But this ain't your average library, no sir. It's a playground of quirky characters and their outrageous stories. From a bibliophile ninja to a student council president with an addiction to fantasy novels, every page is filled with hilarity. Things take a turn when Kyutaro discovers a mysterious book that allows him to dive into the stories and interact with the characters. Suddenly, he's not just shelving books, he's caught in a whirlwind of fantastical adventures, and the line between fiction and reality blurs. So if you're ready for a side-splitting journey through the shelves of love, laughter, and literature, saddle up for a wild ride with Kyutaro and his harem of bookworms, a good librarian like a good shepherd. Number 6. First Love Monster. First Love Monster is a delightful roller coaster ride through the wacky world of puppy love. Kaho, a typical high school girl, stumbles into a romantic comedy tornado when she falls head over heels for the dreamy Kinade, only to find out he's not just a hunky teenager, but an elementary school kid with the voice of a radio announcer. Yes, you heard that right. Get ready for awkward confessions that sound like bedtime stories. As if this weren't bizarre enough, Kaho becomes a tenant at a mansion full of handsome young dudes who are basically the Avengers of teenage angst. There's a Sundeer, a chibi prince, and even a guy who is constantly shirtless for some reason. With Kaho's heart pinballing between childhood innocence and teenage brooding, the show becomes a masterclass in navigating the treacherous waters of puppy love while trying to avoid illegal levels of cringe. If you've ever wondered what it's like to experience puberty on steroids, First Love Monster will have you laughing, facepalming, and questioning the very fabric of age-appropriate relationships. Number 5. Nor 9. Imagine a cruise ship, but not just any ship. This one can navigate through time and alternate dimensions. It's like The Love Boat meets Doctor Who with a dash of reality TV drama. Our cast includes a bunch of diverse and good-looking characters who all have special powers. There's the brooding guy with a mysterious past, the charming playboy who's actually a time traveler, and let's not forget the girl who can control plants. Yep, plants. As if that's not enough. The ship is called the Norn, and it's run by a talking teddy bear. Seriously, this anime brings a whole new level of cuddly command. The crew members and passengers get entangled in all sorts of shenanigans, from solving weird time-space mysteries to uncovering secrets about each other. Oh, and let's not overlook the fact that they've got a habit of stumbling upon perilous situations that would make a regular cruise feel like a day at the spa. So buckle up. Nor 9 is a whimsical roller coaster of adventure, romance, and more questions about the fabric of the universe than you ever knew you had. Number 4. The Troubled Life of Miss Kotora. The Troubled Life of Miss Kotora is like a roller coaster ride through the emotions of a teenage girl with the world's most unwelcome superpower, mind reading. Imagine hearing everyone's innermost thoughts, from grandma's secret recipe for cookies to your crush's cringe-worthy fantasies. Poor Haruka Kotora's life is a one-woman show of hilariously awkward situations. She's basically an involuntary member of the thought police, and it's as chaotic as it sounds. But don't worry, it's not all doom and gloom. Enter Manib, the self-proclaimed pervy dude who's totally comfortable with the fact that Haruka can hear his mental monologues about lunch, love, and life. Manib's hilarious antics and complete lack of a mental filter make him the perfect foil to Haruka's mind-reading woes. The result? A heartwarming rom-com that'll have you giggling into your popcorn. Of course, there's a sprinkle of drama too. Haruka's tragic past and the not-so-friendly minds around her sometimes bring a storm cloud or two. But fear not, our quirky cast is here to turn those frowns upside down. The Troubled Life of Miss Kotora is like a quirky sitcom where telepathy meets teenage trials, making it a must-watch for anyone who's ever wondered what it's like to be a walking, talking lie detector in a world full of unfiltered thoughts. Number 3. A Town Where You Live. Once upon a time in the land of chillaxation, Haruno Kirishima was living his best calm life in the countryside. He was basically the human embodiment of a relaxing cup of herbal tea, far, far away from the hustle and bustle of the city. And then, out of the blue, Yuzuki Iba strutted into his life. Apparently, she had teleported from the city to hang out with her fam for a bit. Let's just say, her appearance in Haruno's tranquil world was like dropping a disco ball into a library, unexpected and attention-grabbing. During their short rendezvous, Haruno fell head over heels for Yuzuki, but then, just like a magician's rabbit, Yuzuki vanished into thin air, leaving Haruno with a heart full of questions and nostalgia. Fast forward to the big city. Haruto decided to pack his bags and join the urban party in Tokyo, not because he wanted to be a cook, but because he had a bigger dream, to be with Yuzuki. But here's where it gets spicy. Things didn't start off like a Disney fairy tale. Nope. Haruto's grand entrance into the city was more like a slapstick comedy sketch. As he entered his sister's place, he was greeted not with open arms, but with open fists. Turns out, his sister's neighbor, the feisty Mishima Asuka, mistook him for a burglar and gave him a taste of her own personalized welcome committee. But wait, there's more. As Haruto navigates the big city, his heart starts to resemble a confused GPS. He's torn between Yuzuki, who's dodging in like a pro at hide-and-seek, and Asuka, the ninja neighbor who's clearly a master of unconventional greetings. The stage is set for a romantic comedy of errors, where Haruto's heart is like a pinball bouncing between country memories and city confusions. Will he end up with Yuzuki, the teleporting city girl, or will the feisty Asuka swipe him off his feet? Number 2. Nairuko Crawling with Love. Mahiro Yasaka, an ordinary high school student, gets roped into the chaos of extraterrestrial creatures. But these aren't your usual aliens. They're a motley crew of Lovecraftian horrors turned into quirky anthropomorphic babes, led by Nairuko, a Nyarlathotep in the form of a charming girl with an insatiable crush on Mahiro. Get ready for an intergalactic love triangle, where Nairuko's relentless advances and Mahiro's denial form a comedy cocktail that'll leave you rolling on the floor. From battling otherworldly creatures to indulging in video game references and pop culture puns, this show is a geek's dream come true. With each episode packed to the brim with wacky references, puns, and a dose of that classic anime chaos, Nairuko, Crawling with Love is a love letter to fans of both the cosmic horror genre and zany comedy. So, if you're up for a blend of tentacles, teenage awkwardness, and a whole lot of laughter, buckle up for a ride that's as outlandishly fun as it is. Number 1. Gamers. Gamers is the ultimate chaotic gamer's paradise wrapped in a bundle of tangled controller cords and hilarious misunderstandings. Our protagonist, Hiva Amano, is just an innocent gamer looking for peace in his digital kingdom. Kana's life takes a turn when he accidentally gets labeled as a ladies' man due to his gaming prowess. Suddenly, he's juggling more romantic entanglements than he has fingers. From the girl next door, Chiaki, who's secretly a gaming demon, to the beautiful Tendu, the school's gaming goddess, who wants Kita to be her player too. The roller coaster of romantic confusion never ends. And just when you think the love polygon can't get any crazier, enter Aguri, who's secretly harboring feelings for Chiaki. Prepare for a comedic cluster of controller mishaps, accidental rendezvous, and overabundance of blush-worthy moments. Gamers is a riotous ride through the pixelated labyrinth of teenage emotions, proving that even in the gaming world, you don't need a joystick to navigate the convoluted path of love. And with this, we have reached the end of this video. If you found it informative and enjoyed it, then make sure to like it and subscribe the channel for future upcoming videos.